Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video marks the start of the week number 18 in this Road to 200k challenge. As you can see, the upward momentum continues this Monday. The markets are on the up, and especially our holdings are going up quite strongly, especially SLOD. And as you can see here, it's up currently, and we are near the market closing. The market close. It's going up 4.5%. It's been over the trading day. There was a point in which it was up more than 5%. The stock touched briefly the 74 and went even beyond the $74 mark. Now it's pulled back a bit to 73, which means that currently the option, if we pull up the option chain for SLOD, and this is the 1 week option, currently we have already the $80 strike price calls available for sale. Now, earlier in the day, when the stock was up more than 5%, this one, the $81 strike call, was also available, but now because the stock pulled back, calls become less valuable, and of course this one is simply stopped being traded. But for the time being, even though of course, as you may remember from the previous video, our current average price is $80.04. At this point, given the very low premium that we would receive by selling this call with a strike price of 80, I don't think it's worth taking the gamble, especially because, as you can see, there are only three options available, three contracts available, and it only makes sense for us to try to sell calls on the whole lot that we have, which means we would have to sell 22 contracts. But since there are only three available, we might as well wait and see what happens in the next few days. And but so far it's going in the right direction, and so far the bet and the decision we made in trying to lower the average price to see if we can get rid of it earlier and as soon as possible, so far it's bearing its fruit, and only about $7-8 remain for us to be able to sell this position, and of course release a lot of the cash that it's currently tied up in this position for more to company, even though of course it's up 2.3% so far. However, even if we pull up an option chain, and this is a 2 week option, you can see that here the strike price at which we want to sell is only 1 cent, so it's not really worth, especially because then we would have to pay commissions on this transaction, and so it will simply not make sense for us to pursue this trade, and so we will have to wait and see what happens. When it comes to Pfizer, here, even though of course is also up almost 2%, as you can see here, the current strike price for a 1 week option, the strike price at which we want to sell, which will allow us to break even to 28.5, is not available, and we would have to go much further beyond in terms of the maturity to find a reasonable premium for this. And so because it simply we would be required to commit for 2 weeks these shares that we have, and we will only receive 1 cent in return, and so it doesn't really make sense for us to make this trade. Even this one for 3 weeks is only 4 cents, so given of course the high probability of not reaching this threshold, this strike price, 94% for the 3 week option. So at this point in time, we will just have to stay put, see what happens, over the next few days. Of course, if in the meantime prices continue to go up and the calls that we wish to sell become available, of course we will go for it. But for the time being, we'll have to stay put and wait and see how the market develops over the coming week, over this week, and we'll see what the trades are on the weekend. But so far, this is it. Feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to leave your comments below, any suggestions, any questions you may have. I'm also available on LinkedIn in case you want to exchange some ideas about this challenge. And I'll see you all in the next one.